applauding others can be surprisingly difficult. It's easy to fake it and just smile and nod, but inside we just start to feel that burning twinge of jealousy. Outwardly we clap and congratulate them, but if we're not careful, we can just start to simmer inside. And over time that simmer can boil and spill over in anger and harsh words, and it can end up in broken relationships. And if we're honest with ourselves, the root of jealousy is usually insecurity. It's not so much a question of what's so great about her, it's more a question of what's so unspecial about me. How come God doesn't use me like that? Miriam and Aaron started to feel that simmer inside of them when they saw the way God was using Moses. God talked to Moses face to face, and he played a unique role in history never before played. But Miriam and Aaron also played unique roles in history. Miriam was a prophetess, and in that day a female prophet was very rare. Aaron was the high priest, the priest above all priests. They were both amazingly gifted, but different from Moses, which was okay. But over time they let their jealousy simmer, and they let their negative feelings affect the way they held their positions. And in Numbers 12, 5-9 it says, "Then the Lord came down in a pillar of cloud. He stood at the entrance to the tent and summoned Aaron and Miriam. When both of them stepped forward, he said, 'Listen to my words. When a prophet of the Lord is among you, I reveal myself to him in visions. I speak to him in dreams. But this is not true of my servant Moses. He is faithful in all of my house. When I speak face to face with him clearly and not in riddles, he sees in the form of the Lord. Why then are you not afraid to speak against my servant Moses?'" God has a unique role for you in this life that only you can fill. You might be a Moses out leading the way, or you might be more behind the scenes like Miriam or Aaron. It's not your job to compare your work to others. It's your job to steer clear of jealousy and just go about the work God's given you to do. Because when it's God work, it's always valuable no matter what you're doing. I'm going to let Joy tell you how you can write into the show.
If you want to write into the show, just write to Christian Music Videos. Care of KTF Productions, P.O. Box 1583, Portage, Michigan 49081. Or you can email us at writecmv@hotmail.com. We'd love to hear from you.
Thanks for joining us for this episode of Christian Music Videos. We talked about the Bible verse from Numbers. When you're doing God's work, it's always valuable no matter what you're doing. So be careful, because when you allow jealousy to creep into your heart, it can spill over and it's only going to burn you. So just remember that next time you're a little jealous of somebody else. I'm going to send you on to the CMV bonus track, and we'll see you next week on Christian Music Videos.
Want some free Christian music? Log on to ktfproductions.com to win a free Christian CD. Every month, 3 names will be drawn. This month, it could be you.
Join me next week for another episode of Surgeon's Scriptural Prescription. But until then, remember, a verse a day keeps the devil away.